Hi folks, it's been a while, so I thought it was high time for another edition of Community Composition. This is where I try to create a piece of fingerstyle guitar music in just 2 hours based on your suggestions. Things like tunings, guitars, words, images, anything at all. And this time, the suggestions came from the lovely people over on my Patreon, so let's see what's in the pot. Steve here has suggested how about an open tuning on a nylon strung. We can do that, Steve. I've got my trusty filed custom classic here, and we can see if we get a suggestion of an alternate tuning we could try with that. And it just so happens that Don has provided the word Celtic and suggested 2 tunings, Dadgad and CGD-GCD. And to be honest, I've written quite a few things in Dadgad, but I don't think I've ever written a tune in that CGD-GCD tuning, so that could be just the one for us, I reckon. And Craig here has suggested a rhythmic idea and says, how about a repeating rhythm or pattern of 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 with the emphasis on the 1 1 and 1 2. That is an intriguing proposition and one that I'm very much looking forward to exploring. And Garth here sent over this lovely video of some hummingbirds he found when he was on holiday. I think it's kind of cool. I've always loved how hummingbirds fly. Could serve as some inspiration and maybe even a title. And there we have it. Those are our suggestions for this edition. So the next thing you're going to see is a time lapse of me desperately trying to get a piece together based on all of what you've just heard. And I'll talk you through some of my thought processes as you see it. And we're off. So the first thing I did was try out that open tuning, and I was a little concerned about how the nylon strings would deal with a drop C in the bass, but actually it ended up working rather well and held its intonation nicely. I then committed to that title of Hummingbird from Garth's video and got to work exploring some melodies based around Craig's suggestion of a rhythmic pattern. That 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 vibe seemed to work quite nicely alongside Don's Celtic suggestion, as the first part feels like 6/8, which is often heard in things like jigs. Then all I needed to do was tag on an extra beat, which seemed to give a pretty cool lilt to the main theme. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice I've scored it in 8/8, and the reason for that was just to give me a bit of freedom in how I divided the bars and grouped those 3-note rhythms, even though obviously 8/8 has the same value as 4/4. I wanted to keep things fairly energetic with rising melodies, slurs and little tremolo flourishes to hint at those hummingbirds in the video. And I really love the challenge of these community compositions. It really makes you commit to ideas, as there's just no time to and ah over things. The process you're seeing here took just shy of 2 hours, pretty full on, but all good fun. And here we have it, Hummingbird, all done, ready to go. So there's only one thing for it really. Let's record it so you can hear how it sounds. I hope you enjoy. So there we have it. That was Hummingbird, another community composition for you. I really enjoyed that one. Really good fun to write and record. Thank you very much to those on Patreon who made the suggestions and everyone who supports my work over there. And indeed to you all for watching and listening. Do let me know what you think down in the comments. And until next time, I hope you have a lovely day.